guys, so today's video is going to be a prom tutorial, and I know that a couple of you guys have already had your prom, and I'm so sorry I'm super late, but I know some of you haven't had your prom, so better late than never, hopefully. So yeah, let's get started. I'm going to be using my Too Faced Shadow Insurance to prime my eyes. This one keeps my eyeshadow on for a really long time, so that's pretty crucial for prom. I'm going to add a base so that my eyeshadows can stand out a little bit more, and I'm using the Milani Shadow Eyes in Golden Bronze. I'm going to go into this eyeshadow from MAC called Naked Lunch, and on a flat shader brush I'm going to apply this to my entire lid. I'm a little sick, guys, so I'm a little raspy. I'm going to take some tape and then apply that to the sides of my eye to create a nice cat eye effect. And then I'm going to go into MAC's Soft Brown, and I'm going to buff this into my crease and just working that color back and forth. Then I'm going to go into the shade called Copper Plate. This is also from MAC, and I'm going to be doing the exact same thing. I actually like how these two colors look together. There's something about the cool tone and the warm tones that I think look really nicely paired together. Then taking a dark chocolatey shade, this is Brown Down from MAC, I'm just going to build this color slowly onto my outer V and just drag it into my crease and a little bit on my lid as well. This eye look does take a lot of blending, so you just want to go back and forth with the eyeshadow, just apply little by little and not get too heavy-handed with it. Then I'm going to take this pigment from Makeup Geek. It is called Afterglow, and it is absolutely amazing. And on a flat shader brush, I'm going to apply this onto the center of my lid, dragging it towards my inner tear duct. Then I'm just going to take any matte black eyeshadow, and I'm going to be doing the exact same thing I did with the chocolate brown color, only focusing the black a little bit more towards the tape and not so much on my entire eye, if that makes any sense. Just dragging that a little bit into my crease, but focusing most of the black color right at the tape so that it does have a nice transition. I'm going to take this gel eyeliner from Maybelline. This one lasts a really long time on my eyelid, that's why it would be perfect for prom. And then I'm just going to add a thin line. I don't want anything too thick so that it doesn't overpower my entire eye. And don't worry about a perfect little wing, because the tape does act as a perfect little guide so that you don't mess up. Then I'm just going to go back into the black eyeshadow and just intensify the black a little bit more, packing most of the black, like I said, towards the tape. Then I'm just going to take the tape off, and then I'm going to go into MAC's Shroom, and I'm going to use this as my inner corner highlight. For underneath my brow bone, I am just taking a random white matte eyeshadow and applying this underneath my brow bone. I'm going to be doing my eyebrows next, and I like priming my eyebrows with eyeshadow primer when I want them to last all day, which is what you would want for prom. I have an entire eyebrow tutorial that I will link down below if you are interested, because this would take way too much time. I'm going to move on to the rest of my face and prime with my Maybelline Baby Skin, applying it on the places where I think I need it the most. I'm going to take a photo-friendly foundation. Mine is the Urban Decay Naked Skin. This has no SPF, so it looks amazing in pictures, which is ideal for prom. And I'm just going to buff this all over my face using a Real Techniques buffing brush. Next, I'm going to conceal my under eyes, and I recommend using a full coverage, long-lasting concealer. Mine would be the MAC Pro Longwear. It lasts literally all day, and it is full coverage, but when I went to go film this tutorial, it was nowhere to be found, so I'm just using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer just for the sake of this video, but I definitely recommend one that will last all night long, and it is pretty good coverage, and my Pro Longwear is perfect for that. But this will do for the sake of this video, and I'm just buffing that out with the Real Techniques contour brush. I'm going to set everything on my face using my MAC MSF Natural in the shade Medium. I love this powder because it is very finely milled and it does not look cakey on the skin whatsoever. So you're not going to look like you have a lot of powder on your face. And to set my under eye concealer, I'm using this powder called Emphasize. It's also from MAC. I'm sorry that I'm using like a lot of MAC in this video. I don't know. I didn't even realize it while I was filming. But I'm just going to set my under eye concealer with this powder. Then to finish off my eyes, I'm going to take a Q-tip and run that on my waterline just to take out any of the excess oils. And the pencil that I'm using right here will last a lot longer. I am using my Michella Ivory Lace Highlighter. This is just going to open up the eyes so your eyes don't look really small or harsh, which is what putting black on your waterline tends to do. Then I'm just going to take that brown color and apply it to my lower lash line, and then with a pencil brush I am just going to buff it all out so it looks nice and smoky. I'm going to use my Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. This makes my bottom lashes look nice and dramatic, which is what I want for prom. And then I'm going to be adding falsies next. So I'm just going to apply a very thin coat of mascara using the Maybelline Rocket Volume Express. The falsies I'm using are the Ardell Natural Demi Wispies. These are my favorite ones, even though I am not a false lash wearer. You guys know this, but those are my favorite ones when I do wear false lashes. I'm going to take my Benefit Hoola Bronzer and my Sigma Contour Brush, and I'm just going to contour my cheekbones with this bronzer. I definitely recommend contouring for prom, especially because it just gives shape and dimension to your face, and it looks nicer in photos too. So I'm just going to contour my cheekbones, the temples, my forehead, a little bit on the sides of my nose, and then I'm going to take my NARS Laguna bronzer and on a bigger brush, and I'm just going to bronze up my face a little bit more just to give more color to my face. Then I'm going to take that onto my chest as well, just to look a little bit more bronzed and glowy. The blush I'm using is this one by NYX, and it is called Mauve, and I love this blush. I think it complements so many different eye looks, and I'm going to be applying that with my IT Cosmetics blush brush. The highlight I'm using is this one by e.l.f., and it is called Blush Gems, and I'm just going to add this to the tops of my cheekbones and on the bridge of my nose. I'm sorry. And on my Cupid's bow a little bit. I'm going to do a nude lip, but I'm going to do a more browny, darker nude lip. This is Wet n Wild's Bare It All, and I'm going to do a darker nude because very pale nudes tend to look white in flash photography, so you don't want to look like you have ghost lips at prom. And then I'm just going to take my Buxom White Russian lip gloss and apply this on top. I love this lip gloss because it lasts a really long time on my lips, and it does give off a beautiful glossy finish, so it is perfect for prom. That completes this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys liked it, and hopefully you do something similar for your prom or any formal event. Please let me know if you like this down below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!